Don't be a loser. Follow King Nappy on Twitter.
Yeousch.
Welcome to the DOS Arcade and Mall, featuring the finest in footwear, electronics, housewares, perfumes, and eyewear. Relax in one of our many restaurants or bars. Have a cupcake from the Gourmet Cupcake Shop located in the food court. Enjoy your stay with us at the DOS Arcade.
What's good, YouTube? NappyBoy92 here, back again, once again. And today, people, I gotta start off by saying thank you to Luxy for doing the Welcome to Arcade Mall intro that you guys saw at the beginning of the video. And I gotta say thank you to my mother for being kind enough to lend me the gameplay that you see on your screen right now. You know, I don't drop MOABs like that in Call of Duty, but he ended up spawn driving the hell out of these kids and ended up dropping a MOAB on them in the gameplay. So thank you to him, and thank you to Luxy once again for the intro. But you know, it's so fitting. I had to go grab a MOAB gameplay for this. You know, I tweeted it out and had a couple people reply. But you know, it's so fitting I had to go grab a MOAB gameplay for this because to be 100% blunt with you guys, I'm going to ask you, is the MOAB dead? Is it dead on YouTube? And the reason I say that is, you know, let's rewind. Before I explain any further, let's rewind. It seemed like for the longest time on YouTube, you know, I got dead subs, you got dead subs, he got dead subs, she got dead subs. You know, dead subs is a topic that's been beaten to death 4 or 5 times. We ain't here to talk about that today. But it seemed like for the longest time, those people that weren't affected by that dead sub virus, that plague, whatever you want to call it, you know, it seemed like the only people that weren't affected by it were those people that were posting up them daily MOABs, them 100+ kill games, you know, whatever you want to call it. It seemed like that was the only thing that was drawing views anymore. And you know, you could have a million reasons and theories as to why that is. But you know, I sat down and thought about it one day, and it's like, why is that? You know, a gameplay is a gameplay. You know, to me, to be 100% honest with you guys, if you link me to a video and I watch a video or whatever, I honestly don't watch it. Even videos in my sub box. I rarely ever watch the gameplay. You know, unless what you're talking about in the video has something to do with the gameplay, like you're giving me a tutorial, you're explaining something, a glitch or whatever, I honestly, almost 99% of the time, never watch the gameplay. So if you got a MOAB, I could care less. I could really care less. So, you know, I'm thinking if that's how the majority of YouTube is, how come MOAB? How come if I put MOAB in the fucking title, it gets that many more views? And I thought about it for a second. I was like, let's back out even further past that. Let's go to the game Modern Warfare 3. Now, it's a general consensus that Modern Warfare 3 is not one of the better Call of Duties. You know, it's got its lag compensation, hit detection problems, OP guns, whatever. Choose, pick your poison as to why you don't like Modern Warfare 3, you know? And it's like, is it to the point now, this is just my theory, you know, you can disagree, you can agree, you can come up with your own theory, whatever. Is it to the point now that the only thing that makes Modern Warfare 3 worth playing is getting a MOAB? Did that make sense? I don't know if that was proper grammar or not. I don't know if that made sense or not. But what I'm saying is getting a MOAB the only thing that makes Modern Warfare 3 worth playing? There you go. Reword that. Recycle that, bitch. Is getting a MOAB the only thing that makes Modern Warfare 3 worth playing? And you know, that may be true. But then again, at the same time, it's like combine player skill with the bullshit of Modern Warfare 3, and that makes getting a MOAB that much harder for the average person. So if you can't get a MOAB just playing Modern Warfare 3 on a regular basis, the next thing you do is you go to YouTube. You go to look up how to get an easy MOAB. You know, one of the most viewed videos on my channel is the only MOAB I've ever gotten. You know, I've only got one MOAB to my name, and that's got me a lot of views on my channel. You know, so it begins, everything seems to fall in place in that sense. You know, people aren't good at the game, they want to get better, they go look it up on YouTube. What they don't realize is that just by watching a video on YouTube, you know, you might get a class set up from that, you might get a new gun, a new attachment, whatever that you haven't been using before, and that may help you, but you can only improve your game by so much by watching YouTube videos. At the end of the day, there's got to be individual player skill involved. And plus, all these people that are getting MOABs and nukes and whatever, they have to get into certain lobbies. You know, if you get into lobbies against decent players, there's no way that you're going to drop double and triple MOABs on them every single time. That's not happening, you know. You know. So they get into those lobbies where they can spawn trap the hell out of these kids and get their double and triple MOABs. I'm not trying to take anything away from them. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. But it's just there's certain percent skill, certain percent luck when it comes to MOABs, especially when you get a lot of them like that. But the whole point that I'm trying to get to with this video is that it seems like all those people that were getting those MOABs, getting those views, getting those people to watch them, all of a sudden in the past 2 or 3 weeks have been falling off. They've been slipping. And why is that? Is it because the MOAB's boring? Is the MOAB truly dead on YouTube? Have we been MOAB'd out? You know, is it really gotten to that point where not even the MOAB can grab people's attention? And it's like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That's the missing link in this entire equation. So what I want you guys to do in the comment section below, let me know what your thoughts are on it. Let me know, do you like watching MOABs? Do you not like watching MOABs? Does it even make a difference to you? Why do you think the MOAB isn't pulling as much attention as, you know, maybe the nuke was or whatever? Or maybe this is all just bullshit, and I'm just bullshitting the fuck out of all this entire thing. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to check out my video. You know me, YouTube, Dap192. I'm out.